Hello, my name's Phil. Welcome back to another episode of Vermont's 100 Covered Bridges. Today I'm at the Powerhouse Bridge, which is in Johnson. Hello, welcome to Sunday, March 29th. I stayed overnight in this town, Johnson, in Lamoille County. So I did 6 bridges yesterday, including going back to Emily's Bridge, the Gold Bridge, and it's now 8 o'clock in the morning. It's a bit bloody nippy. I'm hoping to do at least seven bridges today. So the Powerhouse Bridge is one of the newest in the state of Vermont, and that is because in the year 2001, the original bridge on this site collapsed due to the weight of the snow on the roof, and the roof collapsed, took the trusses with it, and ended up in the Guion River. So the town were keen to rebuild. They wanted to have another covered bridge on the site, and it was opened in 2002. And the bridge is 63 feet long and is a queen post truss. As clearly you've seen behind me, just looking at the the star feature hanging out of both windows. There's also these little boxes in. There's 6 windows, and in the 4 corner windows there's these boxes, and I'm assuming, and I can't get round to see them, are they lights? I'll have to have a look at the far end because I can't get round this one. And as ever, great to see the welcome from the Covered Bridge Society. So yeah, the original was built in 1870. So what I thought maybe lights shining down on the river are not. So that's curious. I wonder why they are there. Mystery solved. Obviously they are plant pots, and I feel like a plant pot for not even guessing that. So okay, it's first thing in the morning, it's freezing, but yeah, that's what they are for. As we can see, clearly the beams and the roof show that it's just 20 years old, 25 years old. And disappointedly, has its fair share of graffiti, which is unfortunate. But yes, it just goes to show that some of these towns really do want these bridges, and they're not just quick to build concrete and steel. Now there's some kind of plaque here. I'll take a picture and see what it says. And it says, built by Blow and Coat, Morrisville, Vermont in 2002. It's just faded somewhat. So the bridge over the years was originally called School Street Bridge because it's on School Street. Also known as Johnson Bridge because of the town it's located in. And then it became known as the Powerhouse. There's a reason for that. I'm just going to take a short walk upstream to show you. And this is the remains of what was the Powerhouse. Obviously, would have been a big mill. And if you just look how the rock just been cut straight there. Amazing what this would have looked like 100 odd years ago.
So it turns out it wasn't a mill, but a hydro power plant. And it was the Johnson Power Company, and it was an electricity generating plant. And this opened on January the 15th in 1895. This picture probably taken in the 1940s, and you can see a dam immediately behind the plant. The plant stopped generating electricity around the early 1950s. The reason being, when it opened in 1895, Johnson was a small village, but as it grew and grew and grew, the flow of the water wasn't enough for the power plant to generate enough electricity that was needed. These pictures here were taken in 2012, and by the time it got to 2021, the building was in such disrepair that the town decided to demolish it.
You can see there the force of the water and how that would have turned probably a couple of wheels, I bet. And how the bridge got its name, the Powerhouse Bridge. Remnants of the industry still remain. Here we are downstream from the bridge, and I just wanted to show you this. You may recall when I was at the bridge known as the Eddy, or the Big Eddy, and it was when the water was obstructed. Behind that obstruction, the water would appear to flow back upstream. So here you can see the river flowing past the bridge, but then this section here that the camera's focused on is going back upstream, and that is known as the Eddy. So under the bridge, I'm not sure what this old rusty thing does, whether it's part of the original, I don't know. But there's two very rusty, equally rusty I-beams under there. Concrete abutments on both sides. That one's got two tiers. Actually, I could walk on that bottom one, but it's a bit not as easy to get to as this one. And this side just has the one little tier and equally concrete. I'll probably be able to get over there and walk round. We'll see, we'll see. It's a bit feisty upstream. And under the bridge, the other abutment, that's the side I was at first. Now I could get along there, but I can't get past that. So we've got some pipe here that we couldn't see from the other side, whether that's power line, water. If you know, let me know. I'm curious because I can't believe those I-beams are 26 years old. I'm just wondering whether, you know, they were from the original bridge. Again, if you know, let me know. And we're off the waterway. Well, it's the Gihon River. I hope I pronounced that right. Obviously, sounds French, the Gihon. And it's 19.7 miles long. And not surprising, especially when you see upstream there. It's quite popular for whitewater kayaking. And there's further up, there's swimming, and obviously good for fishing as well. Now it's time to make my way up those rocks and back with my feet on land. I actually didn't come down. I walked way along, further along, and came down where it was a lot safer. Actually, it was opposite the powerhouse. That looks the better way to go. Just do my mountain goat impersonation, and I'll see you at the top. And safely up the top with the bridge by my side. Interesting sign, picture, design, whatever you want to call it, but yeah. Makes a change from having the name of the bridge on. Thanks very much for watching this episode. Hope you enjoyed that. What I found filming all the bridges I did yesterday and this one today is the water. It's just amazing. Now, all the bridges I did, you know, June, July, August, September, October last year were pretty much bone dry, which was fantastic for me. So I was really able to get underneath the bridges. A lot of people complaining, you know, we need water, and I wasn't. But having seen these bridges now and the water going through, I've sort of missed out on what I could have seen at those other bridges. So I've got this balance between wanting water for photographic purposes, but not wanting them for when I actually want to go in the river, if that makes sense. Just amazing scenery again with that powerhouse up there. Thanks again, Vermont's Covered Bridge Society. I've said it, you know what I'm going to say, please join. And that's it for me. I'll see you next week in another video from another bridge in this town. So I'll see you then. Good night. I don't know why I said good night, I meant goodbye.